So our real life problem is that Jasmine is swimming in. So she's swimming in. And she's 6 meters away from me, from the wall. So 6 equals x. Now I am standing on a block that is 2.3 meters above the water. So that's y. Well, she is changing her rate of distance between herself and the wall by negative 1.2, and that's dx. So it's negative because she is getting closer and closer and closer and closer. So now my dy is 0 because I'm standing still and I'm not changing my distance. So what we're ultimately trying to find is what rate is this angle changing? And to be able to find that, we also have to know theta as well. So what we're going to do to find theta, we are given an equation of tan theta is equal to x over y. Now we can plug in our x and y, which is 6 and 2.3. Now when we plug into a calculator, since we're finding theta, we need to do the inverse tangent, since it's an angle, which is 6 over 2.3. So that calculator spits out theta is equal to 69 degrees. So now we have theta. Given our old equation of tan x over y, we can move over the y to y tan theta equals x. This sets up a product rule and makes it really easy to solve for when we derive it, to solve for d theta. So when we derive it, we do y times secant squared theta. Now theta, when it's derived, creates a d theta. That's how we can find d theta, because it creates that d theta. Plus tan theta dy equals dx. Now, since our calculators can't do secant squared theta, we're going to rewrite this to y 1 over cosine theta squared, still dropping down the d theta and everything else. Now since we got everything rewritten to our how our calculator can do it, we just plug in the numbers. So y is 2.3, we do 1 over cosine of 69 squared, leaving d theta because that's what we're solving for, tan of 69 times 0 equals negative 1.2. It's negative because she's getting closer, so the distance is becoming smaller. That's why it's negative. So since this part is 0, this whole entire second half of the product rule cancels out. Now, what that'll leave us is the 2.3 1 over cosine 69 squared is d theta is equal to negative 1.2. So in our calculators, what we're going to do is we plugged in 69 cosine of 69, we put that underneath 1, and then we square rooted that. Then we times this whole entire thing that we just found times 2.3. This gives us 17.9 d theta is equal to negative 1.2. Now since we're solving for d theta, we're going to divide 17.9 17.9 over. Once we divide 17.9, it gives us a negative number of negative 0.07. What this tells us is that this angle of 69 is changing and getting smaller by 0.07. So it's getting smaller and smaller. So d theta is negative 0.07.